everybody. Thanks for being here, every single one of you. Thanks so much. Oh, my mic doesn't want to stay put. I'm going to look at your comments in a second. I have to print out my thumbnail for today, and I'm using my iPad for it, so I can't monitor yet. Well, actually, I can go over here, but I'm going to be quieter. Hello, everyone. So I'm working on a thumbnail today. I got this thumbnail up. Not really sure if it works. There we go. There we go. Sorry, this is the part that takes the most concentration, so I'm like in the zone. Please don't mind my silence. Okay, I got it. Let's send this over to the iMac. Okay, I'm gonna go over to YouTube now. Tim Cope, yes, it's his iPad Pro with Procreate. Finally, some reasonable streaming time. What's up, Daniel? What's up, Aunt Mohammed? And with that, my cleaners are here. Hold on. My wife hired cleaners this week because we've been so busy. We haven't had time. Hold on, I gotta talk to the cleaners. Oh shoot. Okay, just pause for 1 sec. Hold on. Dang it. I'll be right back. Sorry, everybody. 1 sec. Life stuff. Sorry, I cannot remember what my wife said. No, you're fine. What's up, everybody? I'm coming back. This is the best stream you've ever had, right? Whoops. Okay, sorry everybody. Almost ready to start actually drawing. Ken V is saying nice things about Murder Falcon and Extremity. Thank you, Ken. Okay, so I have my thumbnail printed out here. Sorry I'm not getting to as many questions as I'd like. This is kind of a work day. I'm quite behind. I had to go to the doctor this morning and then drive my kid to daycare and drop my wife off at the train and so on and so forth, and you get the idea. And then all of a sudden it's noon and I haven't drawn at all. And yeah, it's the worst. It's a thing from like working from home, you know. Family does have a tendency to take time out of the day that otherwise would be going to drawing. Hey, Daniel. Oh, awesome, Tim. Ken V, Beta Ray Bill drops September, sometime in September. The trade paperback. severely LTD. This really helps. This is like a $2 tool, and it just hugs the edge of the paper, so it makes it a lot easier. Hi, Cat Wes. Ken, Mike does not have a ton of stuff online. He may have done some interviews at some point about his process, but I was actually thinking about having him on where we just he literally would literally just walk me through his entire process, and thought about maybe doing that as a video. We'll see. I have, as many people will tell you, my YouTube eyes are bigger than my whatever it is, whatever the saying is. I have all these plans, and I am not good at following through with them because I have no time. I am working on however, working on my next volume 4 of my sketchbook. That'll be coming out very soon, next week. So kind of going back into the fold of my sketchbook there, and I want to make those more. I want to do those more often. Mike will be doing colors for this, 100%. Angelic Rider. That's so funny you mentioned the Hernandez brothers. I have a Jaime Hernandez wrestling book right here. Wrestling drawings by Jaime Hernandez. Queen of the Ring. Gonna have a little section of my channel in a little bit. We're gonna just talk about some cool things that I have been checking out lately. Praetor, I'm going to be going over there in a little bit, or I'm going to be going into that in a little bit. Chiam Kim. I am going to be. This is like pencils for my actual projects here. Thanks, Matthias. I hope I'm pronouncing that wrong. Paris, I'm so glad. Right on, Ken. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Roland, do I ever do master studies just for inking? What's your way of improving at it? Just do it a lot. Don't be afraid to. I think you should find people that you like their inking style and just ink like them for a while. See how it fits. And it's going to naturally, your own style will eventually come out of that 100%. Where's this stupid book? I have a reference book for my. I have like a muscle reference book and I cannot find it. Hold on. I'm crawling underneath my desk now. Come on. Anything when I need it. Got it. I got it. Okay. Let's talk about this book really fast. This is my jam here. Muscled Bodies by Michelle? Laura Celia? Laura. I'm not gonna. Morpho. This book is awesome. It cost me like $12 on Amazon. They have this kind of few different guides here. So they're tiny, right? They're not big. But check this out. So it's little, but it's made to kind of like rest flat, so it has this kind of very specific binding. And like, look at these. This is awesome. This is exactly what I want out of an anatomy reference book. It's got the veins. You know I'm all about those veins. Breaks things down by shape, so things are just really easy to remember. Look at that. Oh, bam. This is priceless. Something that's just well illustrated. Oh! Look at this. That's perfection right there, guys. Yeah, highly recommend this. I just picked it up on Amazon. It's been really, really useful for me. So, you know, I as a general rule, a default, and I recommend this to everyone, you know, I don't have this next to me just for me to like, before I start drawing, I'm gonna like start using this. I just like get it all out there, and I go fast, and I go quick, and if it looks right the first pass, that's what I'm gonna go with. But when I start getting stuck, that's when I pull something out like this. Matthias, I am planning on getting the feet and hands one as well. Yeah. So cool. Right on, Kano Not. Hello to your friends. See Absurd. There's others that I'm planning on getting. Should probably order them now before they go out of stock. Not that I'm not saying that my YouTube channel is going to sell them out. I'm not saying that. I'm just like, now I'm all paranoid about it. Anytime, I know I don't have as many subscribers as Cartoonist Kayfabe, but as soon as they say a book is cool, all of a sudden the book, you can't find it anywhere. Right on, Matthias. Okay, no, not. That's the goal. That is the goal. You know, when working on like things like wrestling moves. Here, you know what? I'm gonna bury this in a. It's gonna be a sneak peek. I'm not gonna tell anybody that it's a sneak peek. People are gonna have to watch it to find out. All right. So here's a finished page. So grabbing of the like could do like maybe a setup for a power bomb, and then pulling up here, but trying to make everything clear and make it look like it's really selling, like really sell it, you know. Then tossing, crashing in, and this is kind of the craziness that I love. Which, you know, this doesn't actually happen in wrestling. Nobody actually gets thrown into the fans, but I mean, how fun is that, right? And then reaction, and then setup, right? And trying to just use very simple kind of approaches, like, okay, there's the main person who got thrown, the person about to jump, and the bending of the rope leading into a moonsault for the ages. Right? So, but this page only makes sense with the previous page. So this is like a cool image, but you know, you really need that push off here. The push spring. And then the crash into the fans, right? But it's about shapes and something that I'm going to be talking with Mike Spicer about. Mike does a great job, but you know, just trying to make sure that the silhouettes are clear, and there's a lot of noise and stuff, but I'm really happy with this page. I worked really hard on it yesterday, so I just want to share it. And why not? It's my own book. I can do whatever the heck I want. I'm not beholden to Marvel or DC or anybody. I'm not going to get in trouble for showing it. I'm sure there's some reason why I shouldn't show it early, but who cares? I don't care. And now I can't find my pencil. Yo, what the heck? Where's my freaking pencil? Alright, well, my pencil's disappeared. So I think this is a good time to take a break from drawing and to talk about some cool stuff that I've kind of been finding here and there, which I'm going to show you in a second. I'm just going to grab it. A lot of stuff. So, recently I went to a free comic book day event in New Hampshire for a bookstore, comic book store called, that was part of a, it was being put on by a comic book store called Jetpack Comics and Games. They are amazing. If you're ever on the East Coast, please go check them out. They were so kind. They were so awesome. And they were just the bee's knees. They were so great. I had such a great time hanging out with them. So, to Jetpack Comics, thank you so much for the hangs and good times. Seriously. What a great time. And something that they made me, they knew I was a fan of James Herron, so they actually bought me a sketchbook. And one of their artists, her name is Vero, she did a few doodles in this for me. And they got me set up for like a new sketchbook. How awesome is that? And they made me a little DWJ title belt. Look at this. You can't ask for better people, better fans, better readers. Thank you so much. Just amazing. So, I did it there. I made it official. Volume 40. I'm working on volume 39 right now, so this will be the one next, and it's just awesome that I don't have to buy another sketchbook. This is fantastic. So, first cool thing. Thank you so much, Jetpack. Some more stuff that I got at Free Comic Book Day. I ran into and met for the first time Matt Smith of Barbarian Lord fame. Look at this guy. How cool is that? This guy is so talented. Also a huge fan of metal and swords. And he's been just working on this comic in his spare time. And we did some trades. I gave him a few mini comics. He gave me this book, and it's just really awesome. Has its own kind of flavor, you know. It's not like super R-rated or anything. It's also not really for kids either. It's just like this really cool middle ground. I love his shapes and the way that he approaches kind of like action and a lot of heaviness to the lines. Really wonderful stuff. I haven't read it yet, but look at this. How cool is that? Right? Zoom in on this. So awesome. Sorry, I'm all distracted because I'm like, where did my pencil go? Really, really amazing stuff. Alright, so that is that. Thank you so much, Matt. Great to meet you. So the person who did my little sketch in my sketchbook, her name is Vero, and she has these little zines that she gave me, and it's literally just a bunch of stuff that she loves that brings her joy. And I just thought that was so cool. She's a big Barda fan. She has like a whole little section about whales. I just think it's cool, you know. Just literally a zine about things that just bring her joy, and I think that is really, really awesome and really unique. It's just like very simple and almost like an exercise. And I think it's awesome, and I want to thank her for giving these to me. Thank you, Vero. I will link to her grams and stuff in the notes. I'm going to try and remember to do that. Another book that I got at the comic book store, Jetpack, I got Cam Kennedy's Battle Classics. This guy could draw some helicopters. Holy shit. Sorry, I shouldn't be swearing on here. My bad. How cool is this? Just like really well drawn, like fight scenes. Like, look how perfect that is. Cam Kennedy is also the king of spread-legged people on the ground shooting things. There's like nobody who does it as good as him. Just like people hugging the ground while also shooting a gun. He's so good at it. You know, these war stories, like the actual stories, I'm not a huge fan of, but the illustrations, I love. They're fantastic and they're super inspiring. And like, I love that it's in black and white. I wish that the pages weren't so glossy, but these are minor gripes. I think this is awesome. Praetor, this is Battle Classics. This is volume 2. I'm also planning on getting volume 1 when I have the time. So before I went to Jetpack, the weekend before, I had an extended, extended family vacation. Not vacation, just like a day-long reunion. And I went to this comic book store in a kind of like a really small town in upper northern Wisconsin. And I found this shop and I found a few gems that had not been. You can tell it's like you go into the back of the store and you can see all this stuff that like nobody has touched for 15 years. One of those things was a comic book artist. Number 10, October from 2000. Really long interview with none other than Walt Simonson. And I can't wait to read this. Got some black and white art here. And like I was like reading it and I was like, wow, they basically like covered all of the ground that I asked him already in the Beta Ray Bill, back of Beta Ray Bill. Like, so I'm sorry, Walt, for asking you questions that you have obviously answered a million trillion times over, but I just had to get this and for the interview. So right on, Walt. We got also, I don't know how to pronounce this guy's name. I'm new to this guy, Philippe Drouet. And I do have ideas for really, for like a really epic sci-fi book. And this has that in spades. Just the concepts are so cool. So Praetor said these books are available in English. I had no idea. That's fine. I mean, I am more into them for the art, but like, look at this. What? There needs to be like a doom metal song to this image, and I think I should make it. So cool. Yes, I'm sure they did do acid, Omar. I also like how wobbly these lines are. Freaking badass. I mean, like, obviously this took a lot of work and there's a lot of time in here, but there's also a kind of like casual approach to the lines. They just kind of go where they're gonna go, in a sense, and I really appreciate that. They do not look labored. Jeez, so metal. This is amazing, and it's going to be a huge inspiration for me. Oh, look at this guy with the swords. Just really awesome. I need more time. You know what I need? I need more time to just like sit and read. Maybe I should budget that in my day. Like a literal just reading time. Also found this, hrgeiger.com by Tashin. I guess this book is kind of rare. I'm a big Geiger guy. How cool is that? Chris Snorak, all this stuff I write off as research, 100% of it. It's crazy. This stuff like creeps me out, and I guess it should. And I love that it can do that to me. I'm not really a horror fan, but the imagery here is just so powerful. Thank you, H.R. Geiger. And last but not least, so Jetpack Comics gave me a gift card to their shop as a thank you. So, you know, I can write off comic books, so I bought the comic books. Oh, actually, they gifted me a bunch of comic books too. They were really nice to me. Oh my god. But I used the gift card to buy this. Yes, I know. It's obnoxious. What can I say? I am a child. I've always wanted this, and well, why not? What else am I going to spend money on at a comic book store with a gift card? So, look, it's amazing. I haven't even opened it yet because I haven't had any time. This is the official Japanese Masterpiece Optimus. My favorite toy of all time is right next to my desk. This is the Transform Element, I believe. The Light of Freedom. This guy looks so good, and he's only like $120 or something. But I also wanted the official one. But the head sculpts on both of them are very similar, and so that is what the other one is, and it just makes me really happy. And thank you, Jetpack, for the very generous gift card. You are amazing. And trying to think if there's anything else that got some mail from an artist friend of mine. His name is Gunnar Leatherwood. I don't know if you've heard of him. I've retweeted him a bunch. I'm going to not show you his address. I'm not going to dox him on YouTube. My bad. Not good at this stuff. So, Gunnar made a bunch of, he made this like really awesome Beta Ray Bill sketch. And, I loved it so much, I like messaged him. I'm like, I have to buy that. And I did. And he sent me a bunch of other sketches because he's awesome. And here's some Space Mullet fan art that he did. This is of the robot Howard. Look at this. Thank you for all the support, advice, and inspiration over the years. Thank you, Gunnar. Thank you for the art. Look at this. Look at that Batman. Look how weird that is. In the best possible way. Gunnar's art is otherworldly and kind of reminds me of Drouet, actually. A little bit. He draws on like both sides of the paper, too. I'm going to zoom in a little here. Like, look at that. Look how cool that is. He's just a really talented guy. And he sent me all this amazing art. Can't get over it. His style is so unique. I think he's going places. That's my opinion. It takes a second for me to figure out his poses because there's so much going on, but then once you do, it's almost like a prog concept album. Like, it takes a few spins to get it in your head, but then once it's in your head, it's just so unique and special. Makes me really happy. It's just so interesting. A little bit Corbin-esque, I agree. And here is the Beta Ray Bill drawing. How cool is this thing? There's a meshing of textures here. You see how it looks like there's like, it's almost like he has made it so that the dots look like they're folding like this. Like that is, I've never seen that done before, right? It's amazing. It's just amazing. And I love the hammer. The scuttlebutt axe. I love the hand. It looks like it's been mangled, but also that it's just like a stylistic thing. It's perfect. It's perfect. One of my favorite Beta Ray Bill sketches I've ever seen. And then like just a regular old sketch of trees and cars in the background. Like he draws on both. Seriously fantastic. Gunnar, I'm indebted to you, man. This is amazing. You did not have to send me all this art, and you did, and you're awesome. It's going to go in my collection, and I'm going to treasure it all. And I'm going to get this one custom framed, I think. I need to find a custom framer that's not going to go in on the edges, but I love this drawing. I think this drawing is incredible. All these drawings are incredible. And please give Gunnar a follow. I will also link to his Instagram/internets in my video later. Canonot, I am a huge fan of Tradmore. I'm sure that he loves a Tradmore. Victor, he does rock. Yeah, it's awesome. Okay, so the only thing about penciling an actual page on YouTube is that I can only go so far with it, because now I have to like get my face closer to the page and figure this crap out. The hardest work has been done. Everything's been laid out. Now I gotta hustle. You know what? I'll do a little more on... Wait, where's the pencil? God! Alright, I found it. I'll do a little more on this one here. Yeah, I need a mod. How do I get a mod? How do I even do that? Thank you, Chris. Have a good weekend, bro. Big things happening tonight for my weekend. Going to the United Center for AEW Rampage. I think CM Punk is going to debut. I don't know for sure, but I think so. Matt Keys, do you know who's he's gonna face? I thought he was gonna face Tanahashi, but now I'm not so sure. The pencil was underneath my art supplies on the floor. I dropped it. That's right, Daniel Garcia. You mean for tonight? Yes. I'm really looking forward to seeing Mox wrestle again. Last time I saw him wrestle live was at AEW Revolution. No, sorry. Oh my gosh. I saw him wrestle with the Bucks at Double or Nothing in May. So excited. Thank you, Donald. Victor, I can expense the trip, can't I? You're totally right. It's a good thing I have YouTube, because are giving me good ideas. Hello, Federico. Thank you, Cat Wes. Thank you for being in here. I have to get going. I gotta start focusing on the pic. Get a little closer, and the camera's getting in my way. All of you have been amazing. Thank you so much for the stream and the good times. Sorry if I missed any questions. Sometimes with Friday with DDubs, it's just mostly about me working and just inviting you to come in and look, and I just don't have time to answer questions and stuff like that. I do my best, but you know how it is. I hope everybody has a great weekend. Yeah, you too, Morning Shorts. Thank you, Victor. Thank you, Easterly. Thank you, Praetor. Catwas, thank you severely. Thank you, Matt. Thank you so much. The roof is going to go crazy if Punk's there, Matt. If he's not there, it'll be the death of a promotion. I'll be there to witness it. Thank you, Rude Jack. Yeah. Thanks, Jim Kim, Anaki, Donald, Allison. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you next week.